Hi Pokefans, the latest raid battle event is now live in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This event has Miss Magius appearing in 5-star Tera raids with variety of rewards including large amount of rare candy. This event will run until October 31st. So definitely a really good time to go ahead and get some rare candies as well as Ghost Tera shards. With this event, the latest mass outbreak event has also begun. This event causes mass outbreaks of Phantom, Drifloon, Mimikyu and Greyward to spawn throughout Paldea as well as Kitakami, with these Pokemons having higher chance of getting the crafty mark. This event also runs until October 31st and definitely is a chance to go ahead and get the Pokemon with that mark. As usual, I will discuss on the moveset that Miss Magius will have if you're going to go ahead and take it down in a Tera raid battle. It does get the moveset Shadow Ball, Mystical Fire, Psychic and Ice Wind with additional moves being Astonish and Scary Face. It also has a standard Shiny raid and will be around level 75 as it is a 5-star Tera raid battle. It also has the ability Levitate, so definitely something to look out for if you are going ahead with a ground type Pokemon. Anyway, here is my turn of actually taking it down. For this one, I actually chose Tinglu as it is a dark and ground type Pokemon. It does resist most of Miss Magius's moves and I do have it at level 100. So definitely as long as you have a Pokemon that is dark type and at level 100, I think it is pretty easy to defeat it. You can also try using Psychic type Pokemons, but with Shadow Ball and other moves, I think I would recommend dark type Pokemons. Initially, I did go with a special attack move, but I realized that attack stats is much better in Tinglu, so I did go with Throat Chop, which is a really good move against Miss Magius. You also get multiple Tera raids which are having Miss Magius on your map, so it's not just one Tera raid battle. Definitely, it is an easier way to go ahead and collect more, especially the Ghost Tera shard. So I would recommend going ahead and defeating it as much as possible. You can also find these battles in online in Pokeportal Tera raid battles. But if you're planning to defeat it from your map, I would recommend just hosting it, as hosting usually gives you more rewards. I'll go ahead and post the reward over here on screen as well as soon as I do defeat it. Once it did put up the Tera shield, I think I had a bit of a difficulty. But as soon as I did terrestrialize it, I was able to easily do more damage. I think at this point, if the terrestrializing was actually dark type, I think it would have helped. I actually had a Crocroc which I could have used, which does have a dark type. That would do way more damage than this. But I was still resisting the ice type move which Miss Magius had, so really it wasn't too much of a difficulty. Now there are some points to keep in mind. It actually likes to use Astonish in the very first turn. So make sure that your Pokemon does not really get too much damage with Shadow Ball and Astonish. It also likes to use Scary Face to lower your speed. It also has multiple moves to lower the speed. But I think as long as your attack stat is really good, speed doesn't really matter too much. It also likes to reset the status as well as stats, which I think every Pokemon at this point does, so none of the other things really matter as long as you have a powerful attacker Pokemon. Either way, both the time and the health is running out at this point, but we are so close to defeating it. I think this will be the turn. Yep, there we go. Miss Magius is down. Definitely this one is one of the easier Pokemons to go ahead and catch. Now I did get around 100 Pokeballs recently. This was mostly from the Kitakami, so I'm actually using that one. But you can actually go ahead and catch it in any Pokeball that you do have. Once again, this is available until October 31st. Which I think is day after tomorrow. So you do have a couple of days to go ahead and defeat Miss Magius. Now that this is done, I definitely want to go ahead and check out one of the mass outbreaks that's currently happening. Out of the 4 Pokemons, I think you will have around 2 of them, one in Paldea and one in Kitakami. I'll quickly go ahead and check out which Pokemons we do have on my map, and we can definitely check it out. Usually mass outbreaks are also a fact where you can actually find easier shiny Pokemons. So this is definitely a chance for you to go ahead and get a shiny Pokemon if you haven't really caught one. In my case, it's actually a Drifloon, so I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. Hopefully it is gonna be a bit more easier to find a shiny Pokemon. I haven't really done that much of a shiny hunting recently, so this is definitely something I could check out. Either way, let me make my way there. Just a reminder, you have around 4 Pokemons that will be available in this mass outbreak. You have Phantom, Drifloon, Mimikyu and Greavard. And I believe it will kind of change on a daily basis. So definitely something to look out for. Here's the mass outbreak for Drifloon. All of them are level 65 as I do have higher level Pokemon. But it's an easier way to go ahead and get your shiny Pokemon or get a Pokemon with the crafty mark. This event as well runs until October 31st, so you do have a couple of days to go ahead and try to get these Pokemons. Alright, so that's all I had for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this small video. If you did, please put a like, and if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel as it does help me a lot. If you'd like to support me more in a personal way, check out the links in my description. And I'll see you guys in the next one.